and welcome to July 8th, one of my sister's birthdays, and also 2 Chronicles 7 through 9. That's the really important part. Now, today's reading finishes off the dedication period of the temple, as well as some various other construction projects Solomon has going, and everything relevant right up until the end of Solomon's reign. It doesn't really touch on Solomon turning to idols. It doesn't talk about Solomon kind of being a bad person. Chronicles, again, is written more so to glorify the line of David and put your hope in the line of David. And so we omit certain things like David and Bathsheba. We all know it happened. Let's move on from that and let's focus on the good parts of David, the ones that are looking forward to a great ruler to come one day, the ones looking forward ultimately to Jesus, a perfect person himself. And so we cover the good parts of Solomon. So in chapter number 7 in 2 Chronicles 7, we have the dedication, the ceremony itself and everything associated with it. We have God speaking back to Solomon and saying, since you did all these things, I will be with you. If you turn away from me, I won't be with you. But if you stay with me, stay constant with me, then I will be with you. We know that Solomon will not stay constant with him. Unfortunately, we know that from history, but for the sake of Chronicles, it's framed much more so as, hey, if you are faithful, I will be with you. That's the ongoing promise of God. When you get to chapter 8, it's basically just, it records that Solomon also has a temple built, he has a fleet built, he has the temple finished, and then everything is good for him. He's got his palace. He's got everything is nice for Solomon. He's accomplished all these building projects, and that leads right into chapter 9, which is where you get the record of the Queen of Sheba. I believe she was in 1 Kings chapter 10, I think it was. And this is just a very similar account. There's this queen from the south. She comes up to see Solomon. She realizes he's pretty cool. And so she glorifies him and then leaves. Of course, there are also records of how much money Solomon has and the fact that there are a lot of other monarchs of the area that want to come and see him and experience his wisdom for themselves. And so they do so. Solomon is a wise man, and Solomon's kingdom was a period of, wealth and prosperity for the rest of Israel. So much so that everyone seems to want to get in on it at least a little bit, and so they come and see him. At the end of chapter 9, Solomon dies and passes the kingdom on to Rehoboam, and of course there will be problems with that, but we'll have to wait until tomorrow, July 9th, to read that. We'll be reading 2 Chronicles 10 through 13.